Hey, YouTube! We're back with our Luthor Harkon playthrough of Total Warhammer 2, modded with SFO Grimhammer. This is episode 17, and we are about to get into the quest battle for the quest for Slan Gold. So, without any further ado, let's jump into it and start ruining some lizard men lives. Now, I don't think this should be a particularly difficult quest battle. We've got a lot of firepower. We've got the Morn Ghouls to help out with whatever infantry come our way. These guys can kind of hold the line really well. I haven't really tested them or used them much, but I have a feeling they'll do really well as well. So let's just start this battle because I think it just jumps us right in.
That mob of reptilian scoundrels traveled far for their precious gold. It must be important. What are they hiding? What secrets does it contain? The winds of magic have shunned me for too long. My thoughts constantly at odds with one another. All the while, those bulbous, slant-toed priests conjure great spells for their futile causes. And now they hide behind the glyph-enchanted tower. I must reconnect with my powers. I must silence the voices in my head. Forward, deckhands! Bring me that Slan Gold, or I'll send you back to your watery graves! Very well.
Luthor's a happy dude. Okay, so let's just jump right in here and start bombarding these Temple Guard. We'll use... Let's see, where did the AI stick these guys? Kind of on the outside edges. Okay, that's not the worst. We'll see if we can't hit a few of these skinks. This one will hit some of that. Let's see, where are my cannons? Okay. Let's try to hit... I doubt we'll hit the Saurus Warriors easily, or these Temple Guard, but it's not a bad place to aim. And these guys will just start shooting what they can. As soon as they can, we're going to move these guys kind of up in front, and then we'll move these deck gunners like that. They set themselves up for a bad time. I think they've realized that the methods they were trying to use are insufficient to the task at hand. Actually have Luthor fly over there and use the Kraken's pull. As soon as he's able here. That'll just like pin them all essentially in place. Okay, so now we got reinforcements coming from over there, but we're just about to break those guys completely. So we'll use Arcane Conduit.
Luthor Harkon!
So that's basically dealt with. Now we've got a big force coming in, and we need to be rid. Okay, so they're just gonna vanish. Okay. So let's see if we can get Queen Bess situated there with the cannons at her flanks. And then the Necrofex Colossi, we'll put them there with this guy. Let's see, standing right there like that. And then we'll have that gun line. We'll have this gun line in front. And then we'll have the Mournghouls kind of off to the side while we have the Vampire holding that side, and Luthor will route that off and then come back for something else. So let's see if we can manage that. They should be relatively slow in coming to us, so hopefully we'll be able to get that. Okay, they're completely routed off. We can move Luthor back over here. So we're going to try to set up as much as possible. They're not going to be able, they don't have really an avenue over here. They can kind of outmaneuver us over here, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Into position.
We're going to use Luthor to harass them a little bit. It might have them sit still long enough. Let's just make sure that these are all like that. All these guys are not running away.
Now! Covering ground! Quickly, now! I can! With haste! This way! Maneuvering! I'm going!
Okay. That feral Carnosaur is going to have a bad day. Let's see. Let's have the Queen Bess start ruining those temple guards. We'll have this start focusing in on those horned ones. You two can take out that Carnosaur pretty quick. You can help out with the Carnosaur. And they're all going to kind of be helping out with the Carnosaur. It should not be long.
Into position! Hurry! A smart move! Move and play!
Let's have you focus that. You go after those Croxagores. You can hit these Croxagores. You can lean into those guys. And we'll make sure that everybody is super accurate with their guns. Okay. So you're getting those guys. You start going after those Croxagores. I think you're going after those. So why don't you... I feel like there's something... The Cold One Riders. I knew there was something holding out on me here. Let's actually take a little bit of a look at these the boarding crew here. Yeah, so they're definitely the upgraded version. They even got some shields on their backs. Basically, your standard pistol infantry with a bit of an upgrade.
Pirates of the undead!
Just change your target. We'll change your target. Change to these guys. Help out with these guys. Those get closer.
From salt! Fleet captain! Nagash law!
We hear you! We will kill!
Okay, they are getting shot at, but they're going to be... They might even rout before they get there, but if they don't, they're going to get shot up pretty well, so I'm not overly worried about that. Yeah, there they go, they routed.
Who's next? Now!
Oh, don't want you running off. Let's make sure that these guys have to be in guard mode. Let's have you shoot at these spears. He's just about in range. I'll hold off for that half second there with you. Let's have you focus on those Croxagors. Let's see. You're finishing them off. You're focusing Croxagors. You can focus the cold ones. You can focus those guys. Let's have you two shoot them pretty good. And then we'll have Luthor kind of dive in there and unleash some mayhem, as he's one to do.
Distractions!
I see it! Covering ground! Quickly, now! With pleasure! This way!
I'm here! All the way!
Luthor Harkon! With haste!
Yeah, going pretty much exactly how I expected it to. Let's get rid of that revivification crystal, because that's going to be our next biggest issue. Get rid of some of those temple guard. You can focus on these temple guard. Let's go breathe some doom on that revivification crystal.
I will end!
Yeah, and they've routed off. I think I took one casualty from this
Enemy flail!
unit where the Croxagors managed to get into a thing before their appointed hour, as it were. Which I can actually... Whoop. And a missed. Oh, it super doesn't matter though. They call it close, but was it really that close? That was, as they would say, a massacre. We completely decimated the Lizardmen army that was there, so we 100% got that slain gold. unique item. So, booyah. So yeah, one casualty. One of these boarding crews lost lost a guy to a Croxagore.
It was never
So we'll go ahead and just ransom
souls
captives.
for sale. Luthor Harkon.
Okay, there we go. And then Hex of the Winds, reduce the enemy recharge rate.
The vampire coast prevails.
And miscast chance and leadership debuffs, all wonderful things. So let's have him. Don't really need Poacher, don't really need Smuggler too much. Let's move him up the Swashbuckler line. Yeah, that'll give him some missile resistance. And then we'll go up to Hard to Hit, so we can get Taunt. And we're going to work our way to Hornswoggle. Okay, so if we go over here, next turn we'll be able to do that. You go with Wound. You're working your way to the Galleon's Graveyard. You're going over there. You're healing, and we'll probably then work your way to the Galleon's Graveyard. We need to. I know I started working on this line here, but in looking at it, I need to, go down the red line and give her some improvements to her units. So let's start going in there now. And I think Always Ready is a good one.
Admiral of the fleet. Sea Dog.
You'll need one more turn to heal, and then you'll work your way towards the Galleon's Graveyard. Nothing really jumps out at me there. Let's see if there's any settlements that could use any more upgrading. Not really. Okay. So we'll keep that up. They're going to take back the Chamber of Visions, but that's okay. We get another 10% reduction in all units from the Slan Gold items, so that is fine. We'll take it back. Take it back real easy. And then we just have to get that 26 population surplus to get the Black Coffin. Okay, and for now, let's go and buy some infamy. So we'll get 10 turns. Let's go with this one. The post-battle chance to steal a magic item, lowered recruit rank, and recruit rank for all units. So push our infamy up again. We're trying to get all these, all that infamy so that we can unlock. Whoop, that is the diplomacy screen, so we can unlock Aminar's Resurrection. So let's just go over here.
Petty offerings do you bring the great Noctilus?
And break our non-aggression pact. And for now, we'll build the Pirate's Rest.
Captain, on deck. All bones on deck.
Okay. And let's end our turn and see where the AI takes us. Alright, Clan Pestilence is running around the south end of Lustria. Looks like the Dread Fleet's still working their way up. Probably attacking whatever's over here. Hunt Marshal's just doomed. I'm pretty sure this Skegia is going to take them over. But we'll still be able to get to Maku Peaks. Warriors of Chaos are getting ridiculous over there.
Time for battle.
Sure, take it. Didn't want it in the first place. How dare you steal 122 gold from the Pirate King? You monsters, and also I don't care. Oh, they're going to pay for that, though. They don't touch my stuff. That's not how this works. We're gonna have to, though, deal with Skeggy, I'm sure, because their chaotic corruption is going to bleed into the areas where I'm trying to maintain public order through vampiric corruption. So the corruptions will conflict.
Wealth for my coffers.
What do they want? Really? Why would I want a defensive alliance? Let's see, push ahead or land. Let's go push ahead for sea
Your
legs.
reach grows yet further, great.
Keep their secrets from them.
Oh, look at that. We're just... Oh, we didn't get the bonus by 1. Boo. That would have been a lot of money. But we still got 2,000. So, let's keep moving right along here.
Loyalty is
Let's see, we got some unassigned skill points. So... Arsonist to give that some more oomph.
The decks of the river have not tasted blood in a while.
They made allies with Clan Scryer? Ugh. Lord, hang on.
The galleon's graveyard only offers death to your kind.
Okay, now how long? 9 turns. Let's go over to Clan Scryer for a second.
Tinker. Make this quick fast, I'm busy.
Okay. So he's bringing his fleet over here. Not the worst for us, but not great either. I really don't want a monkey jacket to get that little bit of extra
What is your demand?
protection. Let's see, what can we get you? Right, we're going down the Spectre line there. And then for you, let's start going down this line here to again increase our guns.
I thirst. Attack!
Let's go over here. We can auto-resolve
Time
that
to
fight
tame the
away.
cattle.
And
Sack it.
sack it to revive most of our guys.
Ours is the sea.
Although we can even continue raiding. Let's see. Deception would be good. That way they can, that vampire can move unseen for a little while. This vampire, though, let's go with replenishment, increases assault units, additional 10% casualties, kidnapping. Okay, so we'll start working down that line because that'll be really good.
Onward!
We'll start moving her
I
north.
hear voices.
Alright, we want to go over here to the Awaken and start upgrading all kinds of buildings. So we're going to build this, which is going to kind of mess with our Winds of Magic for a little while. But we need it to complete the Harkon's Fractured Mind. So we completed the quest for Sklan Gold and construct the Ancient Vault building at the Awakening Settlement. And then we can unite his mind and cast spells. So we'll build that. Build the Pirate Fortress. We'll go all the way up to Buried Treasure Chests. We'll do Cape of Conjuring. And Pirate Wharf. We'll upgrade this settlement. Won't bother with that one because it's probably going to get sacked again anyway. Okay, so that's all those settlements taken care of.
Fury.
Let's have you go over here and establish a pirate
Aim for
cove.
their stores. Blow it sky high. Salty blood.
Heroes, heroes,
This is
heroes.
not weakness.
Okay. So now I'm going to go down a little ways.
Rajon.
And we're going to hide in ambush. Let's see, she's raiding. They just set up a pirate cove, they're working their way. This one,
Get trembling. Yes.
can start moving over here. Not as much healing, but we'll be able to reinforce against the Galleon's graveyard. Because yeah, they're pretty much completely decked out over here. And we can destroy that because it's unnecessary now because we don't need any more growth. We can build something else in its place. Let's hold off on any of that. We want to keep the infamy now as much as we can. So research will have to fall off a little bit. Damaged buildings. I don't want to invest in anything that's just going to get captured. I think for now that's everything that we can do. Yep. Let's just check to see.
Master.
Okay, we're still waiting on the construction of these pirate coves. So once those are done, that'll increase our recruit rank for all of our... We could do that. It's not like we're...
Master.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it so that we can start... Legendary Admirals. Impressive Seacraft. So this is weapon strength and physical resistance, as well as growth in the local province.
All bones on deck.
So what has he got? Ooh, Lore of Death. Okay, okay, I like that. So we'll go with that. Some Spirit Leech, Soul Blight there, Doom and Darkness, Evasion. Fate of Biona will 100% chance to deal 10 direct damage to 4 entities per second. And it also messes with their melee attack and melee defense. I think this is a single... much more useful against. And here. And Let's go with Rotting Prometheans, Rotting Leviathans, Necrophix Colossus, Deck Droppers, Drowned, Animated Hulks, Mourn Ghouls. Yeah, I think that's the way we're gonna go. So let's
All bones on deck.
because we've got this, which is going to increase our Mourn Ghouls.
Corsair of the night.
So let's start with a couple Mourn Ghouls and a couple Animated Hulks. Upkeep of Deck Droppers and Terrorgeists. Income from all buildings, all provinces. Campaign movement range for all armies. Leadership of Depth Guard, Animated Hulks, Melee Defense, Animated Hulks, Depth Guard, Boarding Crews, Casualty Replenishment Rate. I think that's the one that he'll kind of want. Because Deck Droppers, Terrorgeist, that's more flying and skirmishing, so let's put him over here. Destroy this building and we'll replace it. Actually, yeah, let's just get some of these deckhands. We won't be able to get many of the depth guard anyway. And at the end of the day, these are like infantry. These chew through infantry, these chew through monsters pretty well. Though in all honesty, the boarding crew is... We'll have a few of them. They'll protect some of our cannons. We'll have a few cannons. We're not going to have no cannons. That would be
All
madness.
bones on deck.
Okay, I think that's everything that we can do for this turn, so let's go ahead and end it. See where the AI takes us. Okay, Clan Pestilence hasn't discovered me. Looks like they're recruiting. They've got a guy over here recruiting because I started raiding over here, so they got worried. That's the right move. They should be worried. Thankfully the Warriors of Chaos kind of start in like the crazy corner of a map, so it sort of allows us to not have to worry about them kind of at all until they start sailing in our direction. As far as I'm aware though, the Warriors of Chaos do tend to make like a beeline for the player. So that's going to mean that we're going to have to deal with them sooner rather than later. Oh good, Skeggy burned them down. And went ahead and rose a chaos... What's it called? Raised a chaos altar right there. Great. Thanks, Skeggy. Ambush foiled. Okay. Seeking the gift of regeneration, an imprudent cabal of young magic users has been dabbling in ogre gastromancy. But disaster strikes as they inadvertently summon the Great Maw itself. Smacking its lips with delight at the banquet laid out before it, the Maw devours the hapless sorcerers where they stand and disappears with a satisfied belch. This arcane upheaval has sapped the winds of magic faction-wide. Great. So then we've also got the vault, which is sapping my Winds of Magic, so we've got to immediately get started on that. It's going to take 15 turns to complete, so we have to wait on that. And we also want this guy, Great Altar of Necrarchs, to get the Necrofex Colossus. So that'll be all of the buildings there.
Fallen deckhands.
Let's couple these, not too many.
Setting sail.
Harkon rolls. Yes? The dead do not tire.
I'm gonna move out of here. I've got to get up north and start helping people out. I've taken everything I need from them. The Skaven can finish them off. Let's see.
Move or get the lash. I hunger. On my way.
Oh wait, you know what? Let's go the other way
Moving.
because I think there was some treasure buried up here somewhere.
Fleet captain reporting.
Where can I get to the sea fastest? I think over here.
Journeying. I have sailed the world. All of aboard.
So let's go over here. I'm gonna auto-resolve this
Pistols
fight
and cutlasses ready.
and torch it. Torch it.
I'll see it burn. Ahoy! We should act now.
Okay, so we've torched that, and let's go with Reanimated Marksman. Spectre again. No research. Damaged buildings. We're abandoning that settlement. And settlement upgrade available in the Star Tower, sure. Only maybe.
The sea brings death.
We want to build this guy up pretty good. So let's hold off. Imminent rebellion. They're probably going to burn it down before I have a chance to abandon it. So I won't bother abandoning it because the rebellion will take care of that for me.
I am the pirate king.
Okay. We keep on rolling. Just keep on keeping on.
I
Clan Skrulk, or Lord Skrulk of Clan Pestilence, really wants that. Military access. How much is it worth to you? Lord Skrulk. 1300, no. Clan Scryer. So Clan Scryer and the Dread Fleet to deal with. Potentially. Oh, it'll be problematic, but I think if we overwhelm them with the numbers, we should be okay. I wonder if the Hunt Marshal's expedition is going to find a way to survive this. I'm really curious of that. Because they have found themselves in a very precarious position. Basically, I think all of their everything has been destroyed.
speaker.
No, thank you. Random army.
Bring war and infamy.
Cool, take it. Yeah, there goes the Hunt Marshal's expedition. Hang on, we had a settlement looted? Oh, yeah, they like...
An admiral to be admired.
They like occupy, they loot and occupy, that's what they do.
My mind rages.
Okay.
I'm getting twitchy. As you were. Move those bones.
Let's fly over here and take a look at the Wellspring of Eternity. Wow, they're just slowly getting them with attrition.
This quick.
It's almost impressive. Let's get the Talisman of Preservation on you. And throw a few things onto this guy. Campaign, movement range, sure. Speed. That should be fine. You'll be okay. If we could get him a ranged attack. No dice. Talisman, the Opal Amulet. And an enchanted item. Okay, he's already got it. Is this... They've got a ranged... Okay, so throw that on there. Potion of Strength, sure. So this guy needs something. Let's see. Missile resistance, that works. Let's not bother with a melee weapon because there's not a good one. Let's go ward save. No talismans. I've got a little bit for him. And armor. Sort of swift slaying works. None of that. Crown of Command and an arcane. Let's go with the Forbidden Rod. Let's go potion. Crown of Command again. You need some stuff. Let's go with that. Crown of Command. Scroll of Leeching. And let's throw some followers in there. You don't need anything because you're not doing stuff, but you... Let's go Gold Sigil. 2, Potion of Speed. Power Stone to make sure you've got some wins early on before we... I think he's already got Arcane Conduit, but... Can't hurt, you don't need it. And I'm fairly certain that is everybody that I can. Miscast Chance, Scroll of Power, Channeling Staff. Let's go with Channeling Staff.
Where to? Sails up! Sheep shape! Pick your guts up! Captain, on deck! En route! I'll lash the stragglers!
Let's go over here. We're gonna dig up some pirate.
Are you witless?
Here's the beach that
Be
I can
calm
get to.
for now. Fast. Get going, scum.
Okay, let's double check his pirate building. Nothing that can be
The
done
crew
yet.
are restless.
She doesn't have a pirate building. This one does.
The galleon awaits. shall be done.
So let's start inching our way back.
The fleet master has spoken.
Do that. That. Let's build up some defenses in here. Oh, we were rich a second ago.
All set.
Let's see. We don't want no guns. Oh, we still got the positive.
Yes, master.
He might get pushed over the edge of profitability, but it is what it is. Comes with the territory of destroying all those buildings in the pirate coves that we were originally sapping money from, but we want those heroes because they're going to be really useful for us in the long run, especially the what are they called? The gunnery whites. They're going to increase the range and damage and ammo capacity of all of our cannons and ranged units, which is what we're going to be focusing a lot of our armies on. Not all of them, because we'll have that one army of monsters and stuff.
I have no equal.
We will get there.
Blood and plunder. Deckhands, fall in. Wave treading.
It rises from Manon's firmament like a tooth unfettered from a yearning maw, but this fang's crown may be worth more than mere gold.
Pistols ready.
That is not something I recognize.
Astride the waves.
What is your demand?
Darkness comes. Vampire of the waves. It is your decision. Get moving! All of aboard!
Beg for your life, wretch, for you are at the mercy of Noctilus.
So if I cut Noctilus off, let's see if we can convince Clan Scryer that we are the better bet.
Icket Claw! No time! Experiments to do!
Let's see, if you break your military alliance with the Dread Fleet, I will join your war against both of those guys. They're far enough away. And offer you money. No, they really don't want to break with. They really don't want to break with Count Noctilus, and I have a feeling that Clan Scryer has taken all of this territory. All of Tilia, all of Estalia, and Sartosa as well. Which means if I break... Oh, wow, look, Nagaronde is taking over. Haha. If I attack the Galleon's graveyard, I'm going to open myself up to being at war with Clan Scryer.
Is it time?
Not ideal. I grant you. But kind of an eh. Maybe it's just gotta happen. Let's see. Let's go with a couple more of these guys, or a few more of those guys. We're not low on funds, AI.
Orders. All bones on deck.
Admiral of the fleet, the sea brings death.
Unfortunate that I don't think I have anybody with lightning strike.
I cannot guarantee your safety.
A defensive alliance. See, I'd prefer a military alliance. That way I can get you into picking a side. Oh. They've gone and done hidden away. That's just disappointing. I expected better of you, Dreadfleet.
Standing by. Corsair of the night.
Voyaging.
Curse my crowded psyche.
Okay, no.
To their graves. Murder them. I refuse. Speak up. A mass murder is due. Turn it all to rubble. There is little honor amongst vampires.
Let's go with another Curse of Years to get that
My
upgrade some more.
mind's warned of
Let's
mutiny.
see. Powder Monkey.
Corsair of the night. Move, scum! Serve for eternity. The tides are against us.
No prey, no pay.
Let's see. They do have one Necrofix Colossus and a Gunnery White. A lot of Depth Guard. Some Deck Gunners. Yeah, this would be a difficult fight.
I thirst. Sail away.
My cruelty knows no limits.
Oh, he's got the Sword of King. Oh, he's got the Sword of King.
Thin out the cattle.
Oh no. Looks like Malekith and Marathi are taking over Ulthuan pretty easily.
It shall be done.
Marauders all.
If it seems bad, that's because it is.
The fleet master has spoken.
Let's see, where in Ulthuan specifically is it? Oh, it's pointing up here in Ulthuan. I have to go much further north. Okay. That's alright. Let's see here.
Death comes to those who trespass into my midst.
You say so, bud. I'm definitely gonna take you out here in a little bit. Can't wait for this to pop up. Ooh, Wraith Storm. That should be interesting. So, what can we do? We were rich before.
Undead raiders.
I think we might just have to bite the bullet and what's it called? Get into war with Clan Scryer. I don't like the idea. But it does seem like the only one at the moment. But I bet with all these reinforcements I'll be able to take out the Galleon's graveyard without much difficulty. I don't think that they'll pose that much more of a threat at this point. I can set up a pirate cove over here now because they've just occupied it. You see a lot of army walking over here. That's how the Skaven occupy. I'm curious how it calculates the strength rating because because I definitely have.
You must be eager to become fit.
Wait, peace already? I just got into war with you, guy.
Master.
Luthor Harkon. Come now, wretches.
Let us raid.
Let us raid. Fair wind. The sea brings death. My compass agrees.
Stumble! Landfolk are weak.
The longer we wait, the more likely they are to generate more problems for us.
Kill or be killed. Course plotted. The crew are restless. We should act now. Plunder plenty!
We'll upgrade that. Do that. And we'll do that. Oh, it wants me to buy one of those. Yeah, no. Alright. Let's enter in there.
The world.
And we'll hopefully see if we can't take the Galleon's graveyard in the next turn here. I doubt. Oh, I forgot to move that guy. Maybe I did already? I honestly don't know. So many things, so many moving pieces. I can lose track sometimes. Just move Nagarond along.
Request what you will.
Keeping an eye out for I think we've already passed the Dread Fleet. Skeggy's keeping an eye on me now.
Ning. Breakneck speed.
Vampire of the waves.
Alright.
Ship shape. Get on with it. Very good.
Landfolk are weak. Admiral of the fleet. I can and will. Onward, crew. Treasure is there. It is your decision.
Sec.
How can clan pestilence serve you? Indeed.
Military alliance. I know I said I wasn't going to.
The mother of the Druki will hear your request.
But
Naturally.
let's not get into a
Malekith words
fight
have great power.
with
The power
Malekith
over life. Very well.
or Marathi.
I have sailed the world.
I think that's everybody that I'm more or less afraid of. I mean, the Warriors of Chaos are going to be the Warriors of Chaos.
Kislev. In the north, we have cold hearts and hate. Kislev.
Yeah, Kislev's not going to want to trade with me. Alright,
Vampire of the waves.
let's get into a punch-up.
Attack the cars.
Oof, a Pyrrhic victory? Makes sense. Those Necrofex Colossus are nothing to sneeze at. They are ridiculously strong, and I don't have any of them. The rest of their fleet, however, is laughable. Now, let's see, I lose a good chunk of both armies. So I'm gonna have to decide whether or not how to resolve this fight away in the next episode, I think, because this is one way or the other, this is going to be a huge fight. So we will have to make that call next time. So for now, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one.